to solve this. The second part is to graph this. One of the inequalities is really hard to graph if you don't know how to. And I would go ahead and look at 4x plus 10y is less than 100. That one is going to be hard to graph, right? So let's go ahead and change the equation so it's easier to graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it. So this is called isolating y. So first thing I'm going to do is rewrite it. And then what I'm going to do is I want y by itself on the equation. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 4x from both sides. And then I need to get rid of the number in front of y. So what should I do here? Right, divide by 10. So I need to divide everything separated by a plus or minus by 10. So again, I need to divide everything that is separated by a plus or minus by 10. I'm going to reduce the first number as much as I can. And then I have my equation right here. So my two inequalities are y is greater than or equal to 5 and y is less than or equal to negative 2/5 x plus 10. Sorry about that. Thank you. So if it looks like you can graph this a lot easier, hopefully it does. So the first thing I want to do is I want to graph the top equation, which is y is less than or equal to negative 2/5 x plus 10. The first thing I would do, as per usual, is to graph the y-intercept at positive 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is up here. I would go down 2 and go over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it would just keep going. It looks like I ran out of space here. The second thing that some of you might want to ask is, how do I graph y is greater than or equal to 5? So what that means is that y is equal to 5 or a number greater. So I would graph it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then graph greater than this line. So you can see here that I would shade under my first line and I would shade above my second line. So the area that they have in common is right here. The area that they have in common is right here. Okay, does anyone have any questions so far? Joshua?
Will there ever be a time where there's no common ground?
There's no common ground.
Like,
on the test?
No, like in general.
Yes, definitely, yes. So an example could be if they are parallel, right? And if they're parallel and one is above, shading above, and one is shading below.
But like, how would you get it parallel? Like, would it be?
They would have the same slope. So as an example, if you had something like y is greater than or, let's say, equal to x plus 5, and then you would have y is less than or equal to x plus 2. So this in case there would be no solution here. There would be no solution.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 second. 1 second.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So what I want you to see here is that there are possible solutions to this answer, right? Okay, so what I want you to see here is that they might ask you a question that asks, if she buys 3 bags of soil, what are the different amounts of plants that she can buy? So as an example, one of the questions might be, if she buys 3 bags of soil, what are the different amounts of plants she could buy? So I'm going to write this question down. If she buys right, so one of the questions might be, if she buys 3 bags of soil, what are the different number of plants she could buy? So what you want to do is we want to find 3 on numbers of bags of soil. We can see that 3 would be right here. We want to go up and see, well, she could buy 5 plants. She could buy 6 plants. She could buy 7 plants, 8 plants. And you can see here, can she buy 9? If we put 3 for x, so here it's just below 9, so she can only buy 5, 6, 7, or 8 plants, right? She can't buy 9 plants. If she buys 9 plants, she's going to spend over $100. So to answer this, you would say, well, she could buy right? She could buy 5 plants, 6 plants, 7 plants, or she could buy 8 plants. Right? Those are all different amounts she could buy. Or another question you might have is, if she buys 3 bags of soil, what is the maximum amount of plants that she could buy? If she buys 3 bags of soil, right? If she buys 3 bags of soil, what is the maximum amount of plants she could buy? And what would be the answer to that question? Joshua?
That would probably be 6 or less,
Why?
because you could buy 12 bags of soil originally, and with the additional 3, you can add $12. That would be about 2 plants. So because it's 12, you can't just like round it up.
Oh, no, we're just saying she only buys 3 bags of soil, only 3 bags.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was something completely different.
No, it's okay. How many plants can she buy? What's the maximum amount of plants she can buy?
Yeah, 8.
Right, it'd be 8, right? Because at 3 bags of soil, Aiden, at 3 bags of soil, she can buy 5, 6, 7, or 8, right? But the maximum amount is 8. And if they ask us what is the least amount of plants you can buy here, if she buys 3 bags of soil, it would be 5 plants, right? 5 plants.
Wait, why 5?
Because she has to buy at least 5 plants.
Oh.
So if you look at her restriction, she wants to buy no less than 5 plants.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. So if it asks us if she buys Okay, so the answer to those would be 8